Hello, Michael Geier with Poka Design. Today I want to walk you through how to set up a server. Now, if you've been online and done any kind of research, you've noticed that the prices are all across the board and there are just a ton of options. So what I want to help do is demystify some of that and show you what is the best option for your business or organization. So let's get started. So for this video series, we're assuming that you're just getting started, that you've either got a blog or a personal site, small business, church, organization, something that isn't 100% dependent on their online tools. So because of that, we're going to look at what's called a shared host. So there are three main different types of website hosting. There's a whole bunch of subsets, but it really breaks down to like three different ones. There is shared hosting, which is where you share space on a server with many other people. There is a VPS, which stands for Virtual Private Server, where it's a very similar hardware setup, but the software thinks that it's basically a dedicated server on its own. So it gives you more tools, but for less cost. A dedicated server is really just its own server. So if you're doing things like credit card processing or really secure transactions, you have a dedicated server. So we're assuming you guys are on the starter end of things, but there's no reason why your business or you can't grow. So let's start here, and you can always go further. So when you're looking at where to go, there are lots of companies. The ones that we've had the best luck with and have used personally are Liquid Web. We have no affiliation with them whatsoever. They're just a company that, after vetting many different server companies, we've really come to find that they have the best support and a really stellar product. But that's not to say there aren't other companies out there that are just amazing. Some of them are Bluehost. We've had great luck with Bluehost. They certainly have a great price point. Media Temple, we've certainly had plenty of clients that use them. And then HostGator also, we've had some luck. But really where it comes down for us, we really want to stick with Liquid Web. We've just had great track record with them. So we are looking right now at their shared hosting plan. And because we're just going to do a very basic website, like a blog or a small business, we're just going to go with their very standard. So go ahead and click on this. And that's going to go ahead and get us logged in. We don't need to add anything extra. So we're just going to go ahead and add to cart. And it's our standard. So we're just going to go ahead and check out. Now here's where it's going to ask us some information about billing, so we'll go ahead and see you on the other side. But one of the things that a lot of server companies want you to do is verify that you are you and you are a real person. And so they'll want to give you a call just to verify the sale. I know Bluehost does that, as does Liquid Web. So they'll want to ask you for some phone verification and your domain name. The other thing to note here is you'll know that a lot of server companies will offer you a free domain name. We like to stay away from that, generally just because I like to keep my domain name in a separate place from where my web host is. So just in case I ever want to leave my web host and upgrade or do something different, this allows me more freedom. So my name isn't necessarily tied to my host. So that's why we do that. So go ahead and fill out this information and we'll see you on the other side. All right. And once you've completed checking out, what's going to happen is your order is going to be submitted. And then you will receive a phone call, again, depending upon what company you went with. But if you stuck with Liquid Web, you're going to get a phone call, and they're just going to make you verify a few key pieces of information. Then take a look out for your email. You're going to be emailed a lot of credentials, IP addresses, login name. Don't worry about that. We're going to cover that in our next video tutorial, and you'll be all set to go. So this is how you set up your own host to get ready for your brand new website.